So the first thing that I think is really... the car. Hello everyone and welcome back for another Monday video. I hope everyone is staying safe. Last week I posted a video about Black Lives Matter, which is still a very important thing to be talking about. In the description I also have all these resources, books, movies, different ways to help in your community, and I think that you should go and check that out before watching this video. So today, something that I thought of doing, if you don't follow me on Instagram, you should totally go and follow me on Instagram. On my Instagram stories, I've been doing ASL and sharing a sign or two whenever I'm like, oh, I should share this with people. That way people are learning a little bit of basic sign language as a way to communicate with the deaf and hard of hearing community, because I think that's super, super important. And so today I thought, why don't I just do that for my YouTube channel too? And then I also just want to throw in some signs at the end of this video that have to do with situations going on right now. Just watch until the end of the video, that way you can get those little chunks of signs. So I'm currently learning ASL, and so if there's something that is a little off and you know, please let me know in the comments. These are just some basic signs that you can use in a way to communicate and talk to the deaf or hard of hearing community if you are at a grocery store with them or a waiter at a restaurant or anything like that. I'm gonna go over here so I have some room for my hand placement. If you are righty, you're gonna be using your right hand for the most part. So I think the first thing that's really important to learn in sign language is the alphabet, because if you don't know how to sign something, you can say, what's the sign for, and then finger spell what you need to. A, B, C, I'm sorry, I'm looking at my hand in the viewfinder, D, E, F, like that, like perfect, F, G, so your fingers are like this, you're holding them like this, H, I, J, you do a little hook, K. So with K, you want to have your middle finger pointing forward and your pointer up with your thumb right at it, like this. L, M, you're going to take your thumb and put it over 3 fingers. N, you put it over 2 fingers. O, P. So basically you're going to make a K, and instead of your middle finger pointing forward, your pointer points forward. Q, which is just like a G, but you're pointing it down. R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and then with Z, you do a little zigzag like a Z. I practice the alphabet is if I see a sign, finger spell it. Other basic signs that I like to use and a way to communicate very simply, if you want to say hello or goodbye, just like wave hi or goodbye. You can also do a nice little salute for hello. If you want to say like hey, hey, like if you're trying to get someone's attention, you can use that. How are you? The way you say how is you put all of your fingers together and you twist out from your chest. So how. You're saying how are you? You go how are you? And you have the fingers pointing forward. So how are you? If someone does ask how you're doing, you can respond with saying either good, fine. Good, you put your hand to your chin, you bring it out. Bad is basically the same thing, but instead of bringing it out and down, you twist it. So bad. Fine, you just tap your chest like this. Fine. If you just want to say you're okay, you actually spell that, so you just say okay. A way to say that you are someone who is hearing, you can say I or me am hearing. If you know a little sign language or a few signs, you can say I know a few signs. And if someone is deaf or hard of hearing, they will say that I am deaf. They might also say I am deaf this way. Or hard of hearing, what you do is you make an H, say I am hard of hearing. But if you're hearing, it's just I am hearing. Some basics of who, what, when, where, and why. Sign language has a lot of facial expression and body language. That is a very important way of expressing what's going on, how you're feeling. If you are asking a question or using who, what, when, where, and why, you want to furrow your brows a bit. So who, you put your thumb on your chin, and you basically can shake the pointer finger or you can bend it and shake it. So who. What is just using your hands and shaking them. What? When you use your non-dominant hand, you put your pointer up, take your other pointer, and you twist it around. So when, and you place it on top. when. If someone is asking you where is the bathroom or where is something, they'll use this sign. So where. Why, you're gonna take your whole hand and you're gonna put it up like no. And when you bring it out, you're gonna bring it out into a Y. So why. That's just one way of saying why. I think there's a couple others, but this is like a common one that you use, why. Way if someone is signaling any of those things to you, you can understand sort of what they're asking. A question that people can ask is where's the bathroom? And the way you say bathroom is a T, like toilet, and you shake it. So if they're asking like where's the bathroom, they might go like this, and you can direct them. Some other basic signs that you probably might know already is I'm sorry, or thank you, please. So some other signs that you might use right now during this time is something like coronavirus. So you're gonna make a fist with your non-dominant hand. The other hand, you also start with a fist, but you're going to put it behind your non-dominant hand and you're gonna twist it out like coronavirus. Black Lives Matter is black. So you take your pointer, cross your forehead, black. Lives, you take 2 L's and you bring it up your body. And matter is how you say important in sign language. So you take 2 F's and you do a circle up. So the bottom of the circle and you bring it up. So to say Black Lives Matter, that's how you do that. If someone needs help during a protest and they're deaf or hard of hearing and you see someone going like this means help. So your non-dominant hand and then your dominant hand makes a thumbs up and you bring it up like help. A way to say stop, your non-dominant hand, another flat palm. Take your dominant hand, another flat palm, and you put it in the middle of that hand. So like perpendicular. Stop. A way to signal someone, like if there's something happening and you need them to go somewhere specific, the way to say go is 2 pointer fingers and push them forward. Go. If you want to tell someone, go over there, just tell them go and point to where they need to go. Some common things, unfortunately, that are happening during protests is there's being a lot of tear gas and bullets. There's no specific way to say rubber bullets as far as I know in sign language, and anyone who is a part of the deaf or hard of hearing community, if you want to correct me, please correct me. Bullets, you take your pointer finger of your non-dominant hand, and your dominant hand you're gonna make a G, but turn it this way. This is bullets. Rubber is you take an X and you bring it forward. So rubber. So it's on the top of your cheek and you bring it down and forward. Rubber. Say rubber bullets there. Like this video if you enjoyed it. Please let me know if you'd like some more signs or you want to know specific signs, and if you think that this is something I can continue doing on my channel. Leave in the description some YouTubers I watch and how I'm learning ASL right now by Dr. Bill Vickers. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really always appreciate it. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet because I post a video every single Monday, and I will see you next Monday. Boom, boom, bye.